Hi guys, this is Thomson, the superintendent here from Carbrook Golf Club. I'm just going to give you a little update for August. So you can probably see we're standing out here on the 10th where the water hole is behind me over there. Like you've probably seen it, like it's taken us a long time to try and get in to clean all the silt up and the dirt around there. Like we've just had a lot of problems trying to get a contractor in to try and help us move all that pile of rubbish out there. So it was like about 100 tonnes we had to move there. We come in at night time to do it so it didn't affect the golf during the day and that. And now you can see like we've tried to just to level that out. We've put a bit of sand around the place over through there, and then once we get a little bit of rain, a little bit more heat, like the grass will start to come up through there. So that area will probably take a fair while to be in play. Like, you know, it might depend on the rain and the summer, how it grows in. It should be good sort of towards the end of the year. So another little place that like a couple of you would have noticed when you head over to the Bale area, like we cleaned up those drainways through there where all the silt was and the sand that was blocking that area. Like that was about another 40 or 50 tonnes that we had to get rid of through that little area. So it's just, that'll be a little bit more attractive for now. And if you ladies are heading over that way, you won't have to worry about it going into that area, into that sand. Like it won't be there, so that'll come good like in the next, like say, same as probably 10 there. Give it a few months, probably 4 or 5 months, and we should get that area grassed and you should be able to play off that area with no problems at all. Alright, so there's probably a little bit more debris that you've probably seen around, like out on the 15th out there. Like it's in the out of bounds, a hazard area there, so we're waiting for the council to come out. They're going to help us clean that area up. They're just going to get a little excavator in and a truck and dig all the old like debris out and take it away for us. So we're not quite sure when that's going to happen, but like it'll happen hopefully in the next few months. They get out here and do that for us. Like it's a bit easier because we don't have that machine available to us neither to be able to do that. Otherwise we would have done that. So we clean as much as those areas out as we can, but it's good as what we can do for now, and yeah, it'll get better as we keep going forward. Also, probably a couple other things I'd just like to mention to you is that you wouldn't really see us doing. Like we're starting to do a lot of spraying, like a lot of preventative spraying for this time of year. So we go out there like early in the morning. We either get out there early way before golfers start, and we've done like a lot of like preventative for our weed management program. So in the last probably 3 or 4 weeks we've been spraying all the fairways and various areas of the rough to try and get that down in there before the seed actually starts to germinate. Like being the sort of season where it's going to be pretty wet, and as soon as it gets warm, like we're just making sure we're getting on top of that sort of area as well to do that. And like same with the greens, we've been putting a little bit of time into them, just getting a lot of like, you know, preventative on them for like the weed program as well. Like you don't see all this stuff happening, it just happens sort of like real early in the morning. And same with our insecticides, we've been putting that out there. Like we've just noticed a little bit of bug activity in the last few weeks. Like now that the rain sort of just like slowed down a little bit, thank you, please, no more, we don't need any for a month. But yeah, so we've got like insecticides down there on the greens now, and we'll do the same with the tees, and we'll get on top of that before anything starts to happen again for this year. Like I think it's going to be a fairly like long season by the looks of things, because there's plenty of moisture around, and that's just going to make things grow a little bit. And like that's the sort of weather where, you know, bugs sort of, they just thrive on that. They come out of the ground earlier because they're being forced out from the wet weather as well. So yeah, actually I was just on the greens today. We just did a stimp. For you guys that know what a stimp is, it's like a ruling how we measure the distance and the speed of the green. So it's rolling at 10.5 there today. So, you know, that's a really good speed that we've been consistent with like the whole winter. So we aim to keep that up and try and, you know, as we're coming up to renos and stuff like that, just a reminder that we've got renos on the 10th and the 11th of October. So that's only, you know, 8 weeks away for us. So just plan around there, your golf, and just remember like the greens will be renovated at that time, and it'll like normal, it'll take 3 or 4 weeks to recover before they come back good again. There'll be a bit of sand on the place over the greens and that. So thought I'd just mention that to you. So what else? All right, the rain. All right, we don't want to talk about the rain too much, like I just said that, but we've had like 1.7 meters of rain this season so far to date. Like normally average last year, or not the average, but what we got is like 760 mil. So we're like a meter above of what we got, and we're only like in the middle of August. So we've still got a few months of the year left, so we'll probably hit that 2 meter mark, which will be quite an astonishing amount of rain. Really, it's probably going to be like 3 times as much as what we normally get out through any normal year. So you can probably understand why, you know, things are a little bit wet out here all the time. It has been wet for the last few months, but you know, like I said, fingers crossed moving forward we don't get too much more rain. Yeah, so I know it's about all I need to say for this month. Yeah, it's, you know, let's hope the sun keeps up and we can get out there and keep playing some nice golf. So till next month, yeah, thanks a lot and I'll see you later.
That's good. Can't give us a blooper.
I don't know, I don't got any bloopers. No bloopers, there's one take Thomson here.